Hello, and welcome back to the channel. As most of you know, I'm Topher. And for those of you who don't know and just randomly decided to click on the video, welcome to the channel. I'm Topher. Thank you for stopping by. So we're here to do a reaction, and we're diving back into Manner of Death. We're diving into episode 8. Last episode, there were lots of shenanigans. There was some sexy time between Bun and Tan, and then in the end of the episode, Bun discovered that Tan might also be this damn person, this damn character we've been hearing about here, there, and everywhere. So it's like, okay, even more suspect behavior. Everybody is sus. You can't trust that damn person in this series. And there were so many other shenanigans that got revealed. So, and then we also got Mr. Inspector Man without any clothes on except the shorts, which, you know, okay, I guess he got to wear something, but praise Jesus, it was a lovely sight. So yeah, we're going to dive into this episode, and we're just going to see where these shenanigans go. We're going to see if we get some more shirtless Inspector Man, because praise Jesus. And yeah, we're just going to see. We're going to see. The girl, when I say come in, I say come in. Like, I'm gonna point this gun at everybody's head. It's like, Tan, you got anybody else you want me to call? I'm feeling gun happy today. Do you even know how to use it? Like, if you needed to? I mean, why are you asking that if you're just gonna jump to a conclusion? Yes. Like I said, girl, put the pieces together. Are you finally going back home? I mean, he does care about you. Like, you could look in his eyes. He looks at you with such love in his eyes. He does care, but yes, he did lie about some things. There were lots of lies and shenanigans on both parts. I still can't help but notice you didn't lock the latch on that door. Have we not learned anything from the 17 attacks that you've gotten in this home already? But I get it. You're heartbroken right now, so I'll let you cry. Also, I hope you brought the gun inside with you. I mean, that doesn't sound like progress. That sounds like a setback. Y'all just need to have sex already, Lord. I mean, we're already done with Tan at this point. Like he broke our trust, so you might as well like have some revenge sex or something with him. Just get it out your system. Make science.
หมอครับผลตรวจเลือดเคสนี้เนี่ยผมว่าค่าต่ำกว่าสูงไป8ครับหมอไม่ต้องถามทุกเรื่องก็ได้ป่ะวะโอ๊ต
I mean, girl, why are you yelling at me? I'm just doing my goddamn job, sir.
มาดูดิ
Like, I'm sorry that you were sleeping with some dirty dick, but like, don't come yelling at me because you make bad decisions in life.
หมอบันลองไปตรวจซ้ำอีกรอบแล้วกันแต่ว่าเคสเนี้ยหมอป้ายเขาเป็นเจ้าของใครไม่ใช่ไปก่อนนะเดี๋ยวคุณรถตู้คันเนี้ยขับผ่านถนนใกล้ๆโรงเรียนทุกวันเลยแล้วมันไปไหนต่อพี่กูไม่รู้ว่ะเอ้าก็กูไม่ได้ตามต่อทุกวันนี้เห็นกูว่างมากไง
Like, girl, I'm working like 2 jobs.
อยากเห็นกูทำไหมล่ะงานกระทืบคนทีนี้มีคนให้กระทืบด้วยเหรอพี่มึงไงสอนใช่เลยพี่ผมก็โดนมาแล้วนี่ไง
Like, girl, you already beat this
สรุ
up.
ปเรื่องรถตู้นี่พี่จะเอายังไงต่อเนี่ย
But I mean, keep playing your cards right, you might get to beat it up again.
ไม่จริงเหรอพี่ผมไปด้วยดิได้
No, baby, you're too sweet.
ทำไม
You're too sweet and precious. I can't bring you along on this mission.
อะไรใหญ่เหรอพี่
Exactly.
มึงจะลืมปะเนี่ย
You asked.
ทะลึ่งทีนี้ผู้มีอิทธิพลไง
See, this is another reason I can't bring you along on this mission, baby. You are too sweet and pure for this world. I can't afford to get you caught up in
ไป
this.
อ่ะก็บอกว่าไม่ได้ไงถึงพี่ไม่ให้ผมไปนะผมก็จะขับรถผมไปอยู่ดีแหละ
Girl, just kiss him, stun him with something, and just like
มึงเอาไงวะเนี่ย
leave.
กูจะไม่ช่วยมึงตามต่อแล้วนะเว้ยไอ้น้ำมันก็เพื่อนผมนะเว้ยพี่ยิ่งพี่ไปแอบตามรถแบบเนี้ยมันอันตรายผมต้องรับผิดชอบดิผมยิ่งให้พี่ไปคนเดียวไม่ได้ด้วยมึงนี่มึงผมไปด้วยนะพี่ไปก็ได้
Alright, you can go.
แม้นะไปกับกูเนี่ยถ้ากูสั่งอะไรมึงก็ต้องทำตามทุกอย่างห้ามขัดแม้แต่คำเดียวเข้าใจไหมครับลูกพี่
Girl, what did I tell you about speeding? If you were going 45, then, you know, I mean, you probably still would have had issues stopping, but it wouldn't have been nearly this. I'm gonna run out of cactuses.
ดื้อจนผมไม่อยากให้คลาดสายตาดื้อจนผมไม่อยากปล่อยคุณไปไหนผมขอโทษนะครับที่ไม่ได้อยู่ข้างๆคุณมันเป็นความผิดของผมเองแหละครับ
I mean, even if you were by his side, his car still would have had issues.
ถ้าผมดื้อที่จะตามคุณไปทุ่มไปได้สักครึ่งของคุณคงไม่ต้องมาเจ็บตัวในแบบนี้ครับ
I mean, there's nothing you, unless someone cut his brake lines and you were there to stop them from cutting his brake lines, there's nothing really you could have done to stop this. See, all the care is there between them. All the care and the feelings and the love is there. It's just the trust has been broken.
ขอโอกาสให้ผมอีกสักครั้งหนึ่ง
That's one of the hardest things to rebuild.
พูดอีกทีได้ไหมครับ
At least for me. Like you lose my trust and that you're as good as dead.
กลับมาเป็นเด็กดื้อผมนะ
Who's waiting for you, Lord? Okay, good. Shoot first, ask later. Oh, here's that chain. And those eyes, again, look very familiar. Okay, he's also a ninja. Ooh. Okay, kick the ninja's ass. Grab your gun. Take off the ninja's mask. Battle's not done yet. I was gonna say, don't keep your back turned to him, girl. Girl, don't keep your back turned to him. Stop turning your back to him, girl. I was gonna say, you're asking to get attacked. Why is everybody in this town so bad at keeping themselves unattacked? Lord. Bun's rubbing off on you, girl.
เป็นไงบ้างครับหมอ ไม่ได้เป็นอะไรมากแล้วครับ นี่ก็กำลังจะกลับแล้ว โชคดีมากเลยนะครับคุณหมอ ชนต้นไม้แรงขนาด
Ah, him. Those are the eyes. Lord, can't trust nobody. Yes, little assistant detective here, whatever. Those are the eyes I saw under the mask. Can't trust nobody.
สวัสดีครับผู้การจัดการเรียบร้อยแล้วใช่ไหม ยังครับ ติดขัดตรงไหน ให้งานง่ายๆทำไม่ได้หรือไง ขอโทษด้วยนะครับ ผมจะรีบจัดการให้เรียบร้อยครับทำไม่ได้อย่างที่พูดแล้วกัน ยิ่งเร็วยิ่งดี ครับผู้การ
Lord.
คุณไม่เข้าไปครับ คุณอาจจะยังอยู่ในบ้าน แล้วที่คุณบอกว่าคุณโดนคนบ้าน คุณคิดว่าพวกมันมาหาอะไร
The laptop.
ก็คงเป็นโน้ตบุ๊กไม่ก็ไมโคร SD card นะครับ
Do you still have it?
ผมย้ายไปที่อื่นแล้ว
Okay, thank God.
แต่ก็โชคร้ายที่ได้แผลช้ำกลับมา ไม่ใช่หรอกครับ เนี่ยไปต่อยทีพื้นมานะครับไม่นะทีพื้นย้ายคุณไปหาทำไมอ่ะเฮียบอกว่ามีเรื่องสำคัญมากๆ ต้องคุยกับคุณแล้วจะไปเมื่อไหร่
Such a pretty smile. I didn't say that. I just want to see my friend.
อย่างหรอกถ้าผมต้องทำยังไงคุณยังเชื่อใจผมนะครับ
Take off your pants. Then take off your pants. You locked it and everything for him, Joe.
หกอะไรผมก็ยากหน่อยแล้วนะ
Okay, possessive boyfriend, but I mean, I get it. Trust issues.
เหมือนเราสองคนเชื่อมต่อกันเป็นหนึ่งเดียวแล้วไงครับ
It's one way to look at it. And Bun doesn't seem too mad about that either. I mean, again, you haven't been really great at not getting caught following this van, so maybe we should not follow it so closely. Make sure your flash is off and your phone's on vibrate.
เจออะไรไหมพี่ไปเร็วๆวิ่งเชี่ยก่อนนั้นเร็ว
Girl, he didn't hit you. Why? Get back on the fucking bike. He didn't hit you. Lord. See, that's why you shouldn't have brought my sweet boy into this situation. No matter how much he begged and pleaded. Should just left his ass at home.
รอให้ผมจะตามเขามาช่วยนะพี่ยัด
So you're just gonna leave him there? You're not gonna finish the job? Like, again, we want to catch the other one, but let's make sure that this one is actually incapacitated before we just... Lord. Lord. Child? Not again.
ครับ
หมอคะมีเคสผ่าตัดด่วนค่ะ
คุณจับรถไปที่โรงพยาบาลก่อนครับ ครับกำลังรีบไปครับหมอวิทย์
Don't y'all kill off my baby boy now. Dr. Bun, you better save his ass.
ไม่เฮีย
ไอ้แทน มึงมารับกูด้วย กูไม่ไหวแล้ว เดี๋ยวกูจะไปหาไอ้บันเอง
เดี๋ยวผมรีบไปเฮียเฮ้ยเฮียเฮีย
Oh, he dead.
เฮีย
Damn, my poor pood. I didn't want him to die.
ฮัลโหลครับ พี่ชายผมหัวใจจุดเต้นครับ ครับรีสอร์ทเสียออสครับ รีบมาเลยนะครับ
Yeah, I was gonna say, girl, give him some mouth to mouth.
ตื่นไว้เฮียตื่นไว้
Mouth to mouth, baby. Chest compressions aren't enough. Mouth to mouth. Put some air into his lungs, baby. The compressions aren't going. Baby, I know. I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry, honey. The chest compressions aren't going to do anything if you don't give him some air, though.
Yeah.
Oh, baby. I thought so. Child. I see that gold watch. Oh, child? Alright. Why y'all arrested me? I'm the one who just called for the ambulance, whatever. Oh, okay. See, y'all won't be able to book this on Tan, though. Because he was over in the hospital when all these shenanigans were going down, so he wasn't even nearby. But whatever, I'm sure y'all find some way to make up some sort of evidence. Lord. Okay, Lord. Lord. Alright, more information, more things are unfolding. We didn't get any more development this episode, at least, from the commissioner or whatever and the police chief guy as far as their involvement. We kind of stepped away from them for a little bit, and we were just filling in some details, some other parts of the puzzle. So we got the confirmation that Pood and Tan are in fact brothers, which I was kind of picking up on that definitely last episode, especially when the phone was ringing, it said Big Brother, and I'm like, okay, well, he knows where Pood is, so but I was thinking, I wasn't sure if brother was like a term of endearment or if it was like actual brother, but I was starting to think that last episode. But we got the confirmation. I guess that is also brother, so 3 brothers. Or is that a brother? He said Big Brother asked me to follow you, but now I don't know if that Big Brother is also familial or if it's like term of endearment Big Brother, because he said similar thing when the commissioner guy questioned him outside of the mall or wherever they were last episode, when he was following the black van, about the guy who was like, hey, why are you following us? I was like, oh, Big Brother would assuredly cause trouble, so maybe it's just term of endearment or respect and not actual familial. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. But yeah, so we got that information, and scrubbing through the episode. Someone targeted Bun and his car. I'm assuming the police chief had something to do with it, because afterward he called... I don't know. Like, the police chief, I don't think is the person who cut the tires like himself, but either him or the commissioner guy, and I'm pretty sure it's the police chief guy, had something to do with it. And like I said, the guy who broke into Tan's house, the masked man who also killed Pat, like I said in that episode, his eyes look familiar in the mask, and I can't place where I know them. But like now watching this episode, and then immediately going to the next scene, or going to seeing Bun talk to the 2 detectives and whatnot, it looks like the detective, not sexy tall detective deliciousness, but other short, adorable, comic relief detective man. Like, those look like the same eyes, and maybe they're not, but right now I'm saying they are, and he is sus. I mean, he was already on the sus list. Everybody was on the sus list except for Sorn, but now he's even more sus because those eyes look like his. So what is his involvement? I don't fucking know. I don't know. It seems like everybody is involved in this in some way, shape, or form, except for the police investigator. I feel like he's just following orders at this point, but it seems like everybody else around him is involved in this. And I don't know that he wants to find out any further information, because I don't know that he wants any harm to come to himself. He just kind of wants to lay low, play the game, and just let it all blow over. Maybe, or maybe again, he could be the mastermind. I don't know. But yeah, Bun got attacked again for like the 80th time this series. Thankfully, he survived the car crash. And then we had that really, really nice, sweet moment when Tan went to visit him in the hospital and just basically outpouring his emotions, outpouring his heart. And like I said in that scene, the love is there. The love is there, the care is there, all of the feelings are there. They care about each other. There's a deep connection between them. It's just the trust has been broken. The trust has been broken, and it's very, very difficult to mend that bridge. Can it be done? Sure. But that kind of mending, it takes time. It takes time, and it's not something that's going to happen overnight. But yes, the care is there. And then we got the little scene where someone broke into Tan's house, and Tan, being stupid as all hell, like he wrestled him to the ground, he beat him, he stunned him for a little bit, and he's like, okay, let me call the cops. And then for whatever earthly reason, he decided he's just gonna sit here and turn his back to the mugger. Like, I don't know what in his mind would make him think that is a good idea. It's like watching Scream and then you knock down the killer and you don't go unmask them. You just like stand there and walk away. It's like, girl, you have him incapacitated on the floor. Pick up your fucking gun, point it at him, unmask. If you want to make sure he doesn't get away, shoot him in the kneecaps first. He broke into your fucking house. It's self-defense. But like, any way of handling the situation would have been better than what he did, and decided to just turn his back completely and not even worry about this person who just tried to break in and kill him. Like, we're not going to worry about that. I'm just going to turn my back to you. La-di-da-di-da. I'm like, girl, you asked him to get hit over the head with something. You asked him. And then boom, he gets hit over the head with something. I'm like, girl, I told you. I told you. And then he wanted to try and race him through the field. I'm like, girl, you got a gun in hand. Shoot him. You're not that far away from him. Like, y'all are running through this field and he's only like 4 steps ahead of you. Girl, shoot him. Shoot him in the foot. Shoot him in the knee. Shoot him in the Achilles tendon. I don't care. Shoot him. Make him stop running. But no, you let him get like 40 feet away from you. Then you stop running. Then you're like, okay, stop. And then you don't shoot anything. I'm like, baby, you've been hanging out with Bun far too often. You've been hanging out with him too often, and you're making poor decisions. You're not thinking clearly about how to defend yourself in your home. So I need you to do better. Do better, baby. But obviously that brought up some concern in his mind when it comes to Bun. So he went to Bun's house to make sure that he was all right. And when Bun arrived, he saw that his house had also been ransacked. And Tan didn't want to leave him alone, because he's like, girl, I don't need you getting attacked for the 80th time this week. So I'm gonna just stay right here. It's like, okay, well, fine. Give me your damn phone. Now I can see everywhere that you go, girl. I can see everything you do. I'm like, okay, all right, go on ahead. And then they were headed to go see Pood, which I feel like that would have been interesting if Soren's ass didn't insist on going with that, then none of that scenario would have happened, and then Tan and Bun wouldn't have had to turn back around to do emergency surgery, so then they would have gotten to Pood. So then I'm just curious what the timeline would have been, like them getting there to see Pood. Would the people who killed Pood have gotten there at the same time or after the fact? Would there have been a scuffle? Would they have tried to kill? Would they have been in there? Would they have been able to save Pood if they had gotten there on time? I don't know. But all that matters now is Pood's dead, unfortunately. Sad face. And it was sad to see. It's always sad to see someone, discovering and coming to grips with the fact that someone that they care about, a family member, is deceased right in front of them. So acting was fantastic. You could feel his heartbreak. You could feel the emotions there. And yeah, I guess in those moments of disbelief, like, okay, you're not dead. Logic isn't always going to work the way you want it to. So I'm sitting here screaming at him like, girl, mouth to mouth. I'm not just saying that because they're two hot men and I want to see them look like they're kissing. That helps, but no, I'm sitting here there. You're doing all these chest compressions, trying to give him CPR. I'm like, girl, you got to give him air to to get the lungs pumping. You got to put air in, pump, air, pump. Otherwise, you're just compressing no air in and out of his lungs. You're not gonna get any action going. But again, in the heat of the moment, sometimes logic just escapes you, and you just go into panic mode and it's like, oh my god, my brother, my brother, my brother. So that very well could have been the case. But yeah, as soon as I saw Pood on the floor, I'm like, okay, he did. Someone got to him. And then we saw the needle on the floor, and I'm like, y'all, again, like I've been saying the last few episodes, I get it that you guys are trying to cover up tracks and whatnot, but Lord, if y'all are trying to cover up tracks, stop fucking leaving evidence. Like, if you want to kill him, fine, kill him. Why you keep injecting these people you're trying to get rid of and then leaving the needles in the evidence just all over the place? Like, why? What? Like, you can't tell me that, oh, it was, I was so caught up in what I was doing, I had to escape. Like, girl, escape with the fucking needle in hand. Like, now it just seems like you're doing it on purpose. Like you're a serial killer and this is your calling card. Like, you're the jigsaw killer and you're cutting, you know, little bits of flesh out. Like, it just seems like you're doing it on purpose. Because I can't see any other reason why you would leave this stuff behind, why you'd be so careless and so sloppy and leave such an obvious trail with all of these victims, unless you were trying to make your presence known. So I don't know what's going on there, but it looked like the police chief worked his magic, and they've got Tan in handcuffs. So potentially they're going to try and pin this on Tan, because, well, it seemed like Tan knew exactly where Pood was all this time, so he was not cooperating in the investigation in that regard. And we know how much overhead power the chief has, so who knows what evidence they're going to try and pin on him. But like I'm saying, my rationale is, even if you try to arrest him for being there, like, he wasn't involved in the actual killing, because, hey, I'm the one who called the ambulance, like, hey, my brother's heart stopped. And B, I wasn't here. He was already gone by the time I got here. People can attest, I was at the hospital 45 minutes ago. I wasn't here. Y'all can check the records, y'all can check the cameras, y'all can check what, I wasn't here the time he died. He was gone when I got here, but, you know, whatever. We'll see how all this rolls out. But yeah, my sweet boy, my sweet boy. See, this is why I said his ass shouldn't have come. Why that should have just let his ass just stay. Like, yes, you can come along and then just not bring him. Just don't tell him you're going. Just leave his ass, because he's not made for this kind of thing. He's not made for this sort of scenario. And we see what happened. Y'all got caught. You gave yourself up so he could get away, and then he didn't get away. He got shot and almost run over, almost died just like Pat did. And then that caused this whole chain of events where we had to go back and we didn't get to Pood in time. Like, all this stuff went down, and it's just like, if my poor sweet little boy wasn't there, this chain of events wouldn't happen like this. It wouldn't happen like this. But it did, so we just gotta wait till the next episode and see where things go. I'm assuming that my sweet boy is gonna survive. If they kill off my sweet boy, I'm gonna burn down WeTV. That's just fact. Nam's still being held hostage. Pood's now dead. Tan is in custody. Police chief and the commissioner are shenanigans. There's still Jane's sister who's out there, and Bun who's on his way to Tan, but, you know, I guess that really won't work out very well now. There's the location of the laptop. There's still a lot of things up in the air, so there's still a lot of things for us to explore. Yeah, so just have to wait and see. But hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, turn on notifications so you'll be notified when all my shenanigans get posted. If there's anything else you'd like me to react to, be sure to leave it down in the comments, and I'll get to it as soon as I possibly can. If you'd like to support the channel in other ways, you're more than welcome to join us over on Patreon. You don't have to, but you're more than welcome to if you want to. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Love ya. And before you guys go, a shout out to my amazing patrons. I can't begin to express how thankful I am for your support. And if you guys would like to join us over on Patreon, the link is down in the description. I love you guys.